If you're looking to jump into a software engineering role, there are a couple of things you should know beforehand. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first video with me, my name is Will, and on this channel I share my experiences with online learning and professional growth as a software developer. Let's jump into the first topic. First, know what role you want to get and map it out. Software development offers a wide range of careers that you can select from. Knowing what type of development you're interested in and are looking to make a career out of will ultimately drive your learning path and the types of postings and companies that you will apply for. The fundamentals of all software developers are pretty similar, where you'll learn the fundamentals of programming and gain confidence in your problem solving and solution building skills. Once those minimum requirements are met, the type of role you're interested in will significantly change your next steps. For example, someone looking to learn gaming development may learn how to develop with Unity, while someone interested in mobile development might learn Swift to write an iOS application. Once you have honed in on the type of development you will do, it's time to research so you can build a roadmap to becoming an appealing candidate. Here are some things you should consider when looking into what's next. Start by looking at available job postings at companies that you'd like to work for, or get a sampling from multiple companies with developer titles that fit what you're looking for. Get a feel for the level of experience looking for, and don't get too caught up in the years of experience always, but rather focus on other job requirements in the postings, like what programming languages will be used, what types of problems you're looking to have solved, what frameworks and toolkits do they expect experience with. Understanding what is currently popular and sought after in your prospective position will help you from wasting time learning skills that won't benefit you on your path. Next, know that most of your learning will actually happen on the job. There's a threshold of technical skill and experience that you'll need to cross over to get interviews for jobs and eventually get employed as a software engineer. This is only the tip of the iceberg though. While you can leverage your technical skills you learn up to this point, most things you will use day to day on your job, you'll learn as you go. A lot of your first 6 months to a year will be learning how to contribute to your company's source code. Here you'll learn the software development lifecycle your team will follow. You'll learn a variety of things like coding practices and standards, software ticket management and workflow, source control practices, how to give and receive feedback through code reviews and validations, and lastly, release processes. At the end of the day, you'll be working in a corporate environment, and the life of a developer isn't like all those day in a life videos you've seen online on YouTube. You'll be more than likely be interfacing with non-developer employees and learning how to and who to communicate with. I just released a video about the things I've learned from 9 years of software development, and a lot of them are soft skills related. These are things like self-management, persistence, and follow-up. It takes time with a company to learn how to navigate the corporate structure, but once you get a hang of it, you'll find yourself to be much more efficient. Next, you should know how to prepare mentally. There are a couple of things I think everyone should know before starting a career in software development. This advice isn't necessarily specific to software, but in my opinion, it's particularly relevant to the field. First, you're going to have a problem solver mindset. You'll be a problem solver first and developer second. Writing code is just the medium you're using to implement the solution you've discovered. Next, you're going to have to become a pro at learning how to self-manage and prioritize. I mentioned this in one of my other videos, but the more autonomously you're able to work, the more impactful work you'll receive, and the more responsibilities you'll be given, which typically translate into promotions. Learning how to recognize which tasks need to be completed first and can't have shifts and deadlines, and knowing which tasks are nice to have and can be pushed out into future releases if needed. The last mental item you should know is that feeling unprepared is okay, and everyone at every level will have imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome just means that you're trying something new and stretching your limits and growing both personally and professionally. Be willing to try new things, work on new projects, and interact with other teams and business units in the company. Don't stress out too much before applying for job openings and landing your first job. In reality, the job isn't much different than other jobs. Once you get your foot in the door, that means that you have the needed technical skills to succeed, and it's up to you to do both the technical and non-technical items to have a rewarding career. Thanks for sticking around. Consider subscribing if you enjoyed this video and like similar content in the future. See you in the next one.